Alright, hello and welcome again to Chef Chat. I'm Chef James from Ironstone Vineyards. It is a cold and snowy day here in Murphy's, man. It snowed a little bit and I had a little trouble getting up the hill, but we're good now. So I hope everybody enjoyed the first course. That was our last episode on cookbooks. I hope everybody got some good information and went out and picked up a couple of those books. They're really good books. For our second course, today we're going to talk about pans, cooking pans. Because I find that a lot of people out there, they go out and they buy these big sets of pans. There's like 8, 10 pans in those things. And some of you might have got some of those for Christmas. But what you're going to find is you're not going to use all those pans. There's probably only about 3 or 4 pans that you really need in your kitchen. And I'm going to explain what those pans are and how to choose the right pan today. So for the first pan, we're going to go to the utility pan of your kitchen. Okay, and this is going to be the Saute pan. This is made by Allclad. It is all stainless steel. It's 10 inches, really great pan. You can do anything in this, right? You're sauteing your chicken breasts, pan frying steaks. You can do a little bit of deep frying in this. The oil's not too high. Really, really great pan. And what's good about this pan is it's got thick sides. Okay, it's got a thick bottom and a thick side, and that's going to keep the heat evenly distributed on that pan. So, Allclad 10-inch pan. Really good saute pan. You'll find that you'll use this one the most. Non-stick pans. Everybody needs a non-stick pan in their kitchen for cooking eggs, things that are really sticky like fish. You probably don't want to cook fish in a pan like this. You go with a non-stick pan and this will do the job for you. So this is also an Allclad pan. Again, thick bottom, thick sides, and a nice non-stick surface. When you're using these pans, make sure that you don't use metal utensils in these pans. Wooden spoons are the perfect utensil for these, or a plastic spatula. Good tools for these pans. This is the Allclad Limited LTD. It's kind of got a gray bottom. Really, really great pan. Thirdly, this is kind of like a large soup pan or a saucepan. Now, with these pans, you're not going to find that they're going to have thick sides like your saute pan. The sides are going to be a little bit thinner. But what's key to these pans is you have to have a thick bottom. If you can see in this pan, it's got about a 1/4 inch of steel that runs the whole length of the bottom. And what that's going to do, just like the saute pan, is it's going to help evenly distribute the heat. So you don't get that ring of burnt soup or sauce or tomato sauce in the bottom of your pan. It's going to evenly distribute the heat and you won't get those burn marks down there. So that's really, really key. Just to show another type of saute pan that's out there, this one's not as good as your Allclad, but it will definitely work. This one has thinner sides, but it also has that 1/4 inch of steel plate that's on the bottom that will again help distribute the heat evenly. Another thing that you'll notice about these pans is they all have metal handles. Sometimes you're going to want to put these pans in the oven after you maybe pan fry a chicken breast. Brown it on one side, brown it on the other. You're going to want to take that off and stick it in the oven. You don't want pans with plastic handles or cloth handles or cloth covers on them, because obviously that's not going to do well in your oven, right? So these are good pans. These are good handles, and this will get you started. Another pan that you might want to purchase that I don't have here is a pan like this. It's a saucepan, but it's only going to be about 6 inches. That's for, cooking rice, small batches of tomato sauces, that kind of stuff. So that's also a good pan, but make sure you have the metal plate there on the bottom. So another thing that you don't want are copper pans. Okay, first of all, copper is really not a safe thing to cook on. Sometimes you'll go into the cooking stores and you'll find copper plated only on the outside. Those are really pretty. They're beautiful. I really like them, but they're really a pain to take care of, and you really shouldn't use them. You pay a lot of money for those pans, upwards to $250, and they're just going to go really crappy once you put them on that stove and start shaking them around. So if you like polishing pans a lot, once a month, go for the copper pan. If you don't, don't go for it. This is really, all stainless steel is really great. So that's our pan selection. Now that you know what you need, again, there's only 4 pans here, right? These pans are probably going to run you $80 to $100, $100 to $120, or and this one maybe $120 to $150. But these pans are going to last you a very long time, very, very long time. So the handles aren't going to come loose, nothing's going to bend, chip. Be really great. This pan right here I've had for 8 years, and as you can see, looks pretty good, right? Still shiny, still intact. Really great pan. So I hope this helps you guys out, and until the next time, until our third course, hope everybody has a happy new year.